Okay guys, so this is what the sign looks like to the condo here, Anglemont Terrace condos. In the winter the gate might be closed, but there's a code for it that I can give you, and it's right off the main road. You can see, you just come down the driveway. Okay, so my car is parked here in the parking spot. All the parking spots are numbered, you can see, and they alternate between the top and bottom levels. So we're number 7, so this is number 7 spot, and the condo itself is upstairs right there. It's the second one in. And then over here is the dumpster. If you can just take out your trash before you go, even if you're going to have Anne-Marie clean. I told her, you know, just take out the trash because I don't know when she'll get in to clean if you want to have her clean. So it says no recycling. There actually is a little baby recycling bin here, and there's a sign that just says, you know, it's for juice bins and sodas and stuff. I don't think you can see that, but this is never locked. It's open. And there's extra propane tanks back there, but that's locked up. The owners just have the key to that. And then we're going to go around the side here, and I'm just going to show you the front area. Okay, so this is the front area, and no smoking on the grass or anything. And here's the barbecue, number 7. I put some painter's tape on it. This is our barbecue, and the propane tank is there. It's good to go. There's a side burner as well as the, you know, the main cooking area, and it's self-igniting. The ignition works. And then, you know, this is the beach. There's a fire pit down on the west side down there, and there's 2 different entries. So if you go along the grass, you'll see there's one stairway kind of in the middle, and then there's another one down there. By the way, if you come in and it's raining or snowing, there are steps that are covered that are in the middle of the building. I'm going to take you up the side steps, which are uncovered, but there are covered steps in the middle. So I'm going to take you up the side steps here. Okay. And at nighttime, if you're coming in at night, there are lights, and they're all on automatically. So it's not going to be dark when you come up here. And here's the lockbox. And I'll give you the code. I'll just switch it up periodically. And I'm sure you guys know how lockboxes work. You got to put in the code, and then click it down, and it'll open. And then you got to do the same thing to lock it back up. And there's going to be 3 keys in there, one for the front door, one for the door on the balcony, though hopefully that won't be locked, and then one for the postal box. And the door's open right now. I'm going to walk down to the laundry room to show it to you. I am going to ask you guys, if you don't mind, just running up to the box in case there's some kind of mail in there. It's just up the road about a minute at the Lakeview Community Center. I'll leave the information, which module and which box. Shouldn't be anything in there, but you never know. So there'll be a 3rd key for that. So the guest laundry is upstairs here. And you just come in here, lights on. Here's the hours, 9 to 9. It's not locked. You don't need a key or anything. Just open it up. And it's just 2. So if you're doing your own laundry, you need $1.50 for both. And it's a loonie. You can see it's not in focus, but there's the $1 loonie, and then 2 25s. Here and here, and it's a little bit on the small side. The dryer is bigger. You might be able to do 2 washes and then get them both in the dryer, right? Same thing, $1.50. Yeah, and of course, you know, clean out the lint thing when you're done. And just over here, so you can see, here's the covered stairs here. Okay, so back to number 7. There's this great screen door here, but there's no, even though there is a key there, I don't have a key, and most people don't have keys. So, whoops, this is the wrong one. This is 9. Whoops. My neighbor there. Go back down here, number 7. And so here's a screen door, key, no key. You'll never need a key. It will never be locked. I just use it. I like it because I can can just lock it and then keep it. And there is a screen, so for cross ventilation, you know, you just press these on both sides and lower it, and you get a screen door for ventilation. Okay, so coming in, you can see there's a carpet there if your feet are dirty or whatever. These are hooks, hang your jacket. I got jacket stuff there. These are the rules for the strata, but even more importantly under here is the electrical panel. And when you come in, the fridge will be off because it runs every 20 minutes and it's just a waste of electricity. So the caretaker suggests just leave it off. Number 9 is here. So this breaker should be in the off position over here. When you come in, you'll just flip it over. And if you forget which one, you'll be able to see it's the only one. But also on the thing here, it says fridge right next to number 9. So don't freak out if the fridge is off, as it should be. It's just that, it's just to save some power. So I'm going to put the strata rules back on here. A little tricky with one hand, but there you go. Okay, and so to your right here is the first bedroom. And I replaced, it was just a double bed, and it was just so small. And especially if you're staying for more than a couple of nights. So I did just build this this bed frame. It's a queen now, and I got a nice new mattress. And underneath this room, you can put your suitcases under there. I got my suitcase under there. The problem with these bedrooms is they're super small and there's not a lot of storage. So you can see here the table's here. There's a little place to put stuff down below, and there's a drawer. There is sort of a closet area here, but the extra linens kind of have to be stored in here. The sleeper sofa is a double-sized, but I just have queen-size linens. So there's lots of extra sheets in here for this bedroom and for the sleeper sofa, but they take up a fair bit of space. So I went ahead when I was here and I built this sort of little 5-drawer bureau thing. So, you come in, you can get by it. It's a little tight, but it's not bad. And when you leave, if you can pull down the blinds, they're open right now. And then I went ahead and mounted what used to be the living room TV in here. And there's no cable in here, and I don't have cable TV anyway, but I do have the Wi-Fi plan going. So there's a little Roku thing on the side you can see, and that just stays attached to there because it needs to be in contact. It needs to make contact with the infrared thing on the remote here. So to turn the TV on, because this is not a smart TV, so you got to have 2 remotes. So it's a Philips TV. Here's your Philips remote. You can just turn it on and use this for the volume. And then your second remote is for the Roku. And, so there's Netflix on there and Prime Video and all that good stuff. Global news and all that stuff is on there. So you can have some entertainment in the bedroom. And then directly across from that bedroom is another bedroom. And so I wanted to have a little bit of a workspace. So this used to just have 2 twin beds and they just took up the whole room. So I got a trundle bed instead. I built this trundle bed. So you can see there's a twin on top, and then down below there's the other twin, and it just rolls out. It's on caster wheels, super easy. Anne-Marie was here cleaning today, so she already made it up with the fitted sheet and the top sheet. There's no room for the quilt when it's down there, so the extra quilt is right there. And there are duvet covers for summer, for warmer weather, for winter weather. Right now we have the winter ones on. And so extra sheets are in here too for the twins. Same little baby storage area. There are fans because there's no air conditioning. So each of the bedrooms has a fan. And there's an extra fold-up table. And then again, there wasn't much storage. So I built this as a little side thing. So there's a couple of drawers there. There's a little Bluetooth speaker here that's a nightlight thing too. It's kind of fun. And then I built this. These are little fabric things, and so, you can use them for storing stuff. This is my mother's old sewing table. I don't know if any of you recognize it. It came down from Canada, I believe. I don't think my mom got it in the U.S. So Dee loves to sew, so there's actually a sewing. This thing actually comes up. I'm using it now as a little mini office with a portable printer there. And then I got a little desk lamp. With phone charger, and in these rooms you'll see these cubes, and there's USB plugs in there for charging, as well as you can plug different things in. So I kind of wanted some office space, so that's what I did. Same thing if you can pull down the blinds when you go. Each bedroom does have its own thermostat, and really important when you leave is to keep it on 5, just in case there's a freeze. That's what the caretaker recommends. So there's one in this room, and then back here to the other one, there's a second thermostat, and then there's also one, this one's off right now, there's also one in the living room. Okay, and then coming down the hallway, turn on the light, there's the bathroom. The bathroom has sort of a barn door, which they put in to kind of save space, I guess. So let's see, light switch is behind there. Have a little night light there. This is a pretty good sized bathroom. I was impressed. She just finished cleaning, so I built this little white storage thing just to provide a little bit more storage. So, you know, extra linens are in here. And I've got sort of these lanterns. I inherited these when I came. There are power outages here, you know, with storms and stuff. So there's lots of little lantern things. It's a full-size tub. And I just put a new shower head on. And it's one of these magnetic Moens, so it comes off. It's leaking a little bit up here. I put on Teflon tape and hand tightened it, but I've tightened it a little more, but it's still leaking a little, so I might get a plumber out. I'll probably leave a little bit of shampoo, but otherwise plan on, you know, bringing your own. Underneath here is where we're keeping the supplies, so TP, she put the laundry detergent back in there with fabric sheets. You know, there's toilet cleaning products. So if you want to do the cleaning yourself, you don't want to pay for any cleaning, then the bathroom stuff is pretty much here. And there's extra trash bags back there too. So I think everything you need should be there. There's the trash. And then we got the main living area, right? And so your third thermostats on the wall here for the baseboard. They're baseboard heaters, electric baseboard heaters. They work really well, super cozy. But I did also actually put in this little electric fireplace because I thought it would be cozy, especially in the fall and the winter. And it just turns on. Well, it's supposed to turn on. I don't know why. Maybe she unplugged it. Okay, mystery solved. There's a power bar behind the thing, and the power bar was turned off. So see, I've got everything running back here, and then the main power sort of goes around. I did the cable covers, and the cable connector thing there. So again, there we go. So you just turn that on, right? And then there's a low heat and a high heat. Off, off. And then you can control the temperature, and you can control the brightness of the flames, really bright, not so bright, and all that. So Mom had one of these, and I just thought it was super cute. And then, you know, I'd like to get a recliner in here, but I couldn't manage that this trip. So there's just this kind of fun little chair there. I got a big TV in here, 50-inch. It's a nice big picture. And again, I've got the Wi-Fi going, so the modem and the router are here. And then it's a Roku TV, so you only need one remote for it. And here it is, it's a remote TLC. The TV's a TLC. I did get a DVD player because, you know, there's no cable TV, and so people might want to watch their movies. So this is brand new. It's a Sony DVD. It's easy to access from the Roku menu when you turn it on. I don't know why this looks crooked. It's really crooked. Anyway. That's what happens when you do all this stuff yourself. There's another cube there, so if you're sitting in the chair, you know, you can plug in. And the couch, I'd like to get, this is the sleeper couch. It's a double size. I'd like to at some point get one that's a little bit bigger. I think it can take a little more space because this is quite a ways from the wall here. It'd be nice to have a little kind of more of a sectional thing. But there's another cube for charging stuff, hanging out on the couch. There's a couple little captain's chairs here. Not super comfortable, but they're okay. Here's the binder I made. Welcome to Anglemont Terrace. So a little map, and then just sort of some welcome stuff. The strata rules, and I'm emailing these as well. Some stuff particular to the unit about the keys and all that stuff, and TV information, and anyway, just stuff in here. And then when you're leaving, just things to take care of. If you can, again, take out the trash, options for cleaning, inventory list, and yeah, so a little binder with info, and then a little guest book here. I'm hoping everyone will fill it out when they come. It's brand new, and I love reading what people did and recommendations they have. And then the dining room table's over here. It's a good size, six chairs. Plus, again, we got a couple of extra chairs. That stuff won't be there. I've ordered a little sideboard thing to assemble to put it right against this wall, but it's the only piece of furniture that's gotten late. So it won't come here until later this month. So I'm going to try to get my neighbors to bring it in and leave it there. And whoever's up here next, maybe they feel like building it. I don't know. I'll do it for sure. So here's the kitchen, just a little bar area, microwave, little counter space. There's the toaster. Everything works great. Up here, you can try to put things back in about the same place so we all kind of figure out where they are. The blender's good. A coffee pot. There's some teapots back there. All the dishes, lots of dishes. No need to bring any dishes. There's even a juice pitcher. There's a water pitcher back there. And then lots and lots of glasses. Some of them are very retro. Didn't do anything about that. There's some baking stuff. This is all in the inventory list. So if you want to, bake some bread or something and you want to know, are there measuring cups? Well, yeah, I got some measuring stuff. And there's one loaf pan. And anyway, all that stuff's on the inventory list. So you can kind of plan accordingly. Pantry's pretty full. When I go, it'll be pretty empty. But I may leave some non-perishable stuff. I'll put that on the inventory, like peanut butter, stuff like that. There's salt and pepper, but that's really all I have for spices right now. Looks like she cleaned the fan because there's a grate there. Anyway, the elements, super fast, work great. Oven works great. Little teapots here. So when you get here, again, the fridge will be off. The door should be open. Light should be off. Just so we don't get, mold and stuff like that there. It should be open, everything off. Nothing inside except maybe some non-perishable condiments or something. I'll probably leave the ketchup here and so it's not really full size, but it's a good size. Of course, there's no icebreaker. It's not fancy, but there's some ice cube trays there. And then there's extra light bulbs and stuff up here, and candles and stuff in case there's power outage. This stuff's a little hard to reach, so a couple of flashlights like that. And no carburetor, so just please be careful, of course, what goes down the sink. I did get a dish rack and a dish tray that I'm keeping down there, so you can put that down when you're done with it. And then under here, trash can, I got a recycling bin. And then there's cleaning stuff under here. So that's a little kitchen, living room, dining room area. And then I put up a few signs just reminding everybody to, when the patio door's open, turn off the heat or whatever. So the BC bills are not a lot. She's got the mat out here, but actually I like the mat inside because you get little stuff that blows onto the balcony. Little bits of the tree stuff that get tracked in. So it's a good sized balcony. There's a chaise here that's folded up right now. Realtor gave me this really cute sign that she had made. Don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to try to get that mounted before I go out here. Nice little table and chairs. There's a light out here. There's a plug if you want to be plugged in and just, enjoy the view. It's really nice. Beautiful day today. And then the storage closet is here. I think we should just leave it unlocked. I don't think there's a need to lock it. But if it gets locked, again, there's the key on the keys in the lockbox. This is where I got a vacuum. I bought a vacuum. There's a little ancient carpet sweeper here, I think, for the balcony. And then I've got cleaning products. I got a brand new sponge mop, probably more for the outside. And then I've got a a Swifter one for the inside. And then there's a toolbox here with some basic tools, some extra cleaning stuff. I've got, in case the power's out, I bought a camp stove and a couple of propanes. There's some touch-up paint stuff down here. And then I've got a box here. I'm leaving my pair of track cross-country skis here. And I got a pair of boots about size 8.5. Anybody's welcome to use them. There's a pad here for moving furniture, but underneath, well, you can't really see it, but there's a pair of snowshoes in here too. Snowshoes and poles. One pair of snowshoes, one pair of poles, the skis, with the boots, and I got a sleeping bag I'm going to throw in here. So just a little bit of outdoor stuff. There's an extra thing here for the railing. I think that's what that is. So trying to keep it nice and neat, not too crowded, so it's functional. And yeah, so that's the deal. Absolutely no smoking, please. I can always smell it. It makes me feel sick, and it gives me a headache. And so there's no smoking signs. You know, my dad died of lung cancer and all that. So yeah, so I think that's it. And kind of give you an idea of what's up here, and more little lanterns there again with the tea lights for whatever. The laundry's $1.50 for washer, $1.50 for dryer. I have some change still here. So I think that's it. Okay.